Hello guys, in this video I am going to show you how to update Copama Face. So I downloaded this Copama Face and I want to add it to my game. I don't really like this Copama Face here. I don't like it at all. So I want to update it with a more realistic one. So before you even proceed with the video, please, if you're not subscribed, make sure you subscribe to the channel for more videos like this. So we're going to open this Copama Face, and when we open it in RAR, we are going to see two different folders. We have Faceserver and we have CPK. We can update this face in two ways. If you want to know the differences between Faceserver and CPK, go and watch my last video. I talked about it. So let's do for Faceserver. For Faceserver, we are going to, if you're already playing a patch in your PES 2017, you should already be familiar with Faceserver. So I'm going to open my games location, and if I just want to update this directly, I can go to content and I go to Faceserver, and when I open Faceserver from here, I will say real eyes. I want real eyes. I'll just drag this folder and bring it here. All right, so once I do that, let me all right, I'm using this for a video, so I'm not going to delete that. So this is Copama's ID 138.156. Do not rename it for any reason, else you will not have Copama's face. So let's see if this actually works. So you've seen the old face that we have there. So let me select my slider and then run the game. Let's see what we have, if the face has actually updated. One thing I like about Faceserver is that it is live. Like if your game is running and you update a face in Faceserver, it will appear in the game. You don't even need to quit the game before it appears. But if you do it with CPK, you must have to quit the game and restart it for you to see the faces, the face that you added. But with Faceserver, just put it there, refresh, and you have the face in the game immediately. But with that also comes a lot of problems or a lot of limitations. All right, now the game has loaded. So let's go to edit and take a look at our Copama. Let's see if something changed. So let's find Copama. Wow, I think I like this Copama more. This looks like, yeah, a little bit not fully though, but yeah, you can tell that this is the Copama that we know. But the other Copama, I don't really like that one. All right, so as you can see, his face has been updated, Copama. So that one is for Faceserver. We can as well do it with CPK. So let's quit the game because we cannot even preview the CPK without quitting the game first. So let's do the quitting immediately. The reason why I don't usually like to keep my faces in Faceserver is because it makes the game to lag. Too many Faceserver faces is going to lag your game. All right, so if you want to really know the reason, go and watch my last video. You will learn everything you need to learn about Faceserver and CPK faces. So let's delete this. I don't want it in Faceserver. Hey man, why aren't you deleting? All right. So let's do it with CPK. You already know how this works for those who have actually added modes before on their own. You should know how this one works. So CPK, we're going to also use real eyes. So I'm going to drag this CPK file out, minimize it. And now, one way you can do this is just to move this to your download folder, your games download folder, and then you delete the old DP file list that you have, and then you use your DP file list generator to generate a new DP file list with this face included. All right, with this face included, it will work for you. All right, but that is not how I do things, because if I added faces that way, I would have a long list of CPKs. So actually combine my faces into one CPK file, which I can then add using DP file list. So I already have a number of faces that I've done and that I've created that way. So I'm going to just add this one to that. And if there's any Copama face that is there already, I will overwrite it. So I'm going to open this file location again, come to my download. I think I have, okay. So this is 2026 face pack tested. I have about, this is about 2.88 gig, almost 3 gig. So I have a lot of faces here. So I'm going to add this to it. I'm going to add this, and if there's any Copama face here, it will override it. But if there's a Copama face here before, so I'm going to override this one. So as I've overwritten that one, I will now generate. I'm going to open an application that I use to combine or to create one CPK file. So it is this application here, CPK tool. So I'm going to drag this out, and then I'm going to drag that folder. I'm going to drag this folder into it, and I'll click EX to start the process. All right, we are generating a CPK file which contains all the CPK faces that we have inside of this folder. So once everything is done, the new Copama face will be updated. So it will make the game faster instead of leaving it in the face server, which makes the game lag. So my face server doesn't contain any faces at all. The ones you saw there were the ones that I used for my last video. I used for clarification and all of those. All right. So I don't want to skip anything. I just want you to see how everything goes. So we have about 600 and something faces there. So as you can see how fast it is generating. So let's just give it some time. It's almost done. All right, so because this is actually here, because this CPK tool actually generates inside of the same folder that it actually generates inside of the folder that you actually dragged the folder. That's the general folder where you actually have your folder. All right, so it's going to generate the CPK inside of this download folder, and it's the reason why I couldn't see the one that I generated here is I already have it here. So what it did is it updated this one that is here. All right, so and because DP file is combined names. All right, it combine names. So even if you change something, even if you change a CPK, you add something inside of a CPK. So far, you've already added that particular CPK and you didn't change the name of the CPK. So once it is reading it, it's still going to read that new file. So you don't need to generate, I don't need to generate a new DP file because I just updated, I just added one fix file, all right? So I already have it here. So because I already have it here and I've already generated a CP file, so the CP file, the DP file, sorry, is going to read this. Whatever I've added inside of this is going to read it as well. So I don't need to generate a new DP file. I know a lot, some people will understand it and some people will not. But all the same, you can generate outside and you drag inside or you copy or pick or move inside of this folder and then you generate DP file. All right. So let's see if this works. So we are going to turn on our cider and then we run it. Let's see if it actually updated. Let's be patient and wait for it to come up. Be patient. It takes some time. All right, here it is. So let's see if Kopama and all the other faces that we've added is there. So since our game runs, it means that we don't have any problems with what we've done. If we had problem, the game wouldn't load. That's why so many people complain that they actually get a black screen when they try to run their game. Whenever there is something wrong with a CPK, your game will either revert to the old PES 17 or wouldn't load at all. All right, let's see if Copama actually updates. All right, so we now have Copama in the game using CPK. So once the game loads, it loads once and it loads Copama. All right, guys, that is how to add faces, face server, and CPK. See you in the next one. All right.